Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. The party has been caught by sort of trying to turn around the boat, but the ice flow is not working well for them.
So
and they have been slightly caught. Why don't we bring everyone over to our map? That's not how we do it. Let's turn on our icy music. And let's get our combat music ready, because they're coming towards you. Is a polar bear.
Oh, okay. And I'm still at the oars when this is happening. I was trying to do
yes.
And oh, it's up there. But you saw it before I did. But yeah.
Come on, roll 20. You're wigging out on me, buddy. Don't die on me.
This is a cool map.
Oh, thank you.
Did you prepare?
I'm always prepared for everything.
No,
what are you talking about?
Ain't.
I am always prepared. Don't you tell me what I ain't and am. Yeah, I only wish we had these maps when Frofro was around.
Yep.
Yep. Didn't have them until after.
Rip.
Rip. Might have to go and do a reboot Frofro with a new cast. And
I thought you were just going to do a special edition of it. George Lucas it up.
Oh, special edition. Go back and like redesign all the battles and
Like
voice over the conversation that we have. So if it's like, you know, Ferris might be saying, "I'm gonna go," and then someone else's voice says, "Walk up the ice flow." Then keep so that way to make the movements match with the map, it'd be great.
Yeah, like the map outside the tomb of the Kings was just desert in your one. But you can have it's proposed the white one I made.
Yeah, we could remap that. We could remap the entire castle battle with better castles.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. We need a Buck Portstein. Here we go. Here's a porter.
And where's our friend Red? Where's Reg?
Oh my
you got the low
god.
tech.
All right, I'll get you. I need a sailor. I don't know what a good sailor taking.
Reggie, where are you, Reggie? Are you below deck?
Reggie, get your weapon. Let's go.
Hey, Reggie.
Actually, it's better if he stays alive because he'll need to run the boat.
Yeah, you don't want him in this battle.
Yeah. He can stay below deck.
So Reggie, as you see, sees the polar bear, says, "This is your specialty, not mine!" and runs away.
Yeah, you're goddamn right. This is our specialty. Now do your specialty and get us out of the goddamn ice.
Of course!
I'm thinking, but I'm trying to move the boat. But yeah, you guys up there.
But there's a polar bear. Everybody roll initiative.
Yeah.
Buck's gonna cloak off, revealing his karate t-shirt.
I thought you gave that up.
That's what he wanted you to think. Buck is pulling the old fast one. Tell them I'm not into martial arts anymore when I really am better than I ever was.
Meanwhile, Bellamite, the monk, is just not impressed.
Can we get an initiative roll for the shag?
Yeah. Sweet.
All right, shag / Nigrofur. You guys get to go first.
All right, sweet. The polar bear is definitely like stalking towards us, or is he like running towards us? Like,
he's coming towards you. Yeah, with intent.
Like a song with intent. Okay.
Yeah, it's maybe if it was a horse, I'd call it a canter.
Okay. Sweet. Then I'll shoot him with some spines.
Ooh.
5 of them to be exact.
Ooh.
There's one of them. Is that a crit? Is that a double crit? Or is that a single
polar
crit?
bear has AC 14, so you clear by 10, you double crit.
6 plus 3. Bing bong. Oh wow, what a shitty roll. Alright, so there's 1 spine, 2 spine.
I'm here.
Hey, there we go. 3 spine.
Here.
4 spine.
1.
And 5 spine.
Holy crap. So, you hit with 1,
10,
2,
17,
3,
20,
4,
26,
All of your attacks hit,
44.
is what you're telling me.
I deal 44 damage to him.
Yeah,
You have
miss.
5 attacks with your spines? It's fucking...
Yes.
I knew I was gonna run into problems when we made Necrofer.
Neal.
Oh my god.
This is the first time I've ever actually hit all 5 shots in one round. Most of the time I miss like 2 of them, and it's like, all right, 8 damage.
Yeah, this is a fucking slaughter. The polar bear gets hit for 44 damage. It gets like porcupined in the face with spine, as it gets to this ledge. Some of them like midair as he's leaping off. And the polar bear sort of careens into the ground, sliding, leaving a big streak of blood behind him as he flows. Bellamite, it's your turn next. But the polar bear is, I don't know what the right word is, not quite stunned mechanically, but is definitely wildly impacted by it.
Yeah, I think I did my math wrong.
I spend my turn trying to use the oars to maneuver us away.
Okay. Where's the
26.
rest of my blood?
I don't know where the rest of your blood is now.
Where's the rest of my blood? I have a whole bunch of blood. Why is it not searching?
I think you left it in the cave.
Neal needs the blood, chat.
Yeah.
Give me
I
the
think
blood.
Iron Paw
Fuck, you
mine.
better be fucking casting a magic missile.
Give me the blood.
But you can't,
I wouldn't
'cause I
commit
know what that
blood.
roll fucking means.
Wild tiles, gore. Oh, here it is. Oh, this is the blood streaks I'm looking for. There we go.
I used some of them today in my game.
You know,
Alright.
I'm going to take my turn, you know?
Yeah, it's still my turn, and I'm just wondering, did I get any progress with using the oars?
So you are trying to dislodge the boat from its current location. Yeah, you can manage. Let me put the boat on the right layer so I can play with it. You manage to get the boat sort of like turned this way and backed out a little bit,
Alright,
and then like, I don't know what you're trying to do. You get it over here, and you get it sort of turned, but it's an awkward thing bouncing back and forth between all this nonsense.
Yeah.
And the polar bear goes, oh boy.
The morale?
It will get a morale check, but it does say these aggressive creatures will fight 2 to 5 rounds after being brought between 0 to 0 and negative 12 hit points.
Oh boy.
Because polar bears don't give a fuck. I'm still gonna have it make a morale check, but they got good morale. Actually, they don't. They have average morale. Doesn't matter. This guy passes.
Alright.
The polar bear. Oh, wow. Look at these positions. The polar bear is coming this way, and he's going to leap off of this ledge, everybody. And he's going to leap right for the Shag Necrofer combo. Now, here's an interesting question. What if Necrofer gets knocked off the ship and into the icy waters? Can he be recovered from the bottom of the ocean?
Can fly?
Can he fly
swim?
underwater?
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
The polar bear leaps.
Does it make a dex check?
He makes an attack roll. I can make a dex check along with it. I might make you make a dex check in this situation. That seems fair. 13 on the die. I'm sure the polar bear has at least 8 dexterity, but we'll double check it.
Yeah.
8 is well on the rail of average. Oh, this polar bear's got 16 dexterity. This polar bear juggles balls. He's escaped from a circus. He's well trained, but he's also out for vengeance.
And he's a ball juggler.
And he juggles balls. So he rolls a 28 to hit you, Shag.
Yeah, that'll
Holy
hit.
shit. Does that clear by 10?
Oh yeah, that clears by 10.
Does it clear by 20? No,
No,
you don't
it
have
doesn't
8
clear by
AC.
20.
That's ridiculous. Okay, so the first paw comes in and is just gonna like swap Shag to the ground. The second paw is a 14. And the bite, ooh, is a 24.
Does not clear by 10.
Okay, so the first paw, the one that crits you, smashed you across the face for 5 damage. That's kind of sad.
Oh, I'm fine with that.
Yeah. And the bite
14
comes in,
not hit.
which is a 2d6
Ow.
for 8 damage.
Ow.
And considering one of these was a critical, give me a saving throw versus death.
Ooh.
Did it make a 2 saving throw versus deaths when I crit it twice?
No, but I'll have it make them now.
Okay.
First is a natural 17. Second is a natural 13. Let's see what its saving throw versus death is.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
It has 8 hit dice, so its saving throw is a 10, so 13 is a pass. And you passed as well?
Oh yeah.
All right,
19.
then everybody's happy. The polar bear can't really fit on the ship that well, so what it does is it lands on the ship with like a bite, kind of tosses Shag to one side, smacks him down in the air, and that's when the polar bear's hind legs sort of start losing their grip on the ship, and the polar bear becomes like hanging on to the edge of the ship with its body submerged in the water, the freezing water, which it doesn't care about. So the polar bear is just hanging on right here. When Buck Portstein's turn comes around.
Get that
Okay.
thing off the boat. It's hard to steer with it on.
Buck takes out his dagger, and he goes to stab it.
You get close to the polar bear to stab him, but just as the dagger's coming down, the mouth like rears up and goes to bite you, and you have to abort your attack to get him, and the whole like trying to stab him in the face while he's trying to bite your hand thing is harder than it looks.
All right, I'm gonna cry out, "She's the wild one!" So I'm gonna rear back, and that's my turn.
All right, let's roll initiative. Polar bear gets an 11.
7.
5.
Nitro first / Shag, you are first.
All right, perfect.
So fast.
Let's go for a bite here. Perfect.
19.
The dragon will bite the polar bear. Oh, for 12 damage. The polar bear is hanging on beyond death.
Perfect. So it bit me, so I bite him back, and then go for the claw.
Which is a miss. You
Not the
kind of
claw.
swipe at him. That's a hit. Necrophor's claws dig in. Oh my god. The polar bear is basically dead. There's no way any creature could survive with this amount of wounds on its body.
Alright, cool.
It's mortally wounded, and yet it still hangs
So
on.
I'll go for another claw.
14 is a hit.
Just grimacing in the background.
Damn it. Alright, the polar bear slips beneath the icy waters
Probably floats too.
and then floats back up.
Hey
Good
boys, need a
work.
polar bear pelt?
Yeah, let's get it. Pull that thing. Pull that bad boy up here.
All right. I'll stop.
Alright. Everybody on the boat make me a dex check. Because I think the effort of pulling the polar bear up on a crappy little rig like this might send someone over.
Dex, you
Oh.
said?
Dex check, yeah. Shag is fine. Belemite is fine. Plus 5 to... I mean, it doesn't matter because you rolled a 1, but... You have 5 dex
really
and
bad.
4 perception.
It's really bad.
Oh, Buck.
Grab on a goddamn rope.
Buck falls into the icy waters. It's
And then we
shivers.
throw him a rope.
It's so cold. Buck, you're gonna take 1 point of freezing damage as you plunge into the seriously cold waters and splash around before your party pulls you back up on the ship.
Okay.
At least it wasn't someone wearing armor.
That's true. You don't have any armor on, do you, Buck? You can't because you're casting
No.
spells. Right?
No, I don't. I've got like van braces, but
No, they're magical fan braces anyway, so they don't
Yeah.
need to wait.
All right, you're not even lightly encumbered. You're fine.
so
It's your character sheet.
It's just remembering what his stats are now, Neal.
I'm just gonna go inside the ship and just snuggle up next to Reggie.
All
Hey,
right.
Reg, it's all dealt with.
All right, you guys managed to turn your boat around and sail on out of here.
Did we get the pelt?
Yes, you can get the pelts. As Belemite rows, Shag can skin the bear.
Sure. And then is it going to take at least 10 days to get back? Or get to Shirebrook?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet, so I heal up, is what you're saying.
Let's see, from where you are, at the Cape of Arcadia, let's see how many days it'll take. I think your boat can go... Let's see, 1, 2... You can go more than 24. How fast does I know there's no one speed that a sailboat goes at, but it's at least 5 miles an hour. Right,
on the wind, probably like 8 to 12 knots. This one probably about 6 to 9 knots. 6 to 10.
Okay, so that would be about 8 miles per hour. So that is, if you are sailing... you can't quite sail 24 hours a day here, but you can easily do 12. So that's about 96 miles a day that you're making. So we're just going to call it 100 for ease of calculations. 2 days gets you to Pernissus.
On the Cape, there used to be a town for the breaking, but then it froze over and it abandoned.
3 days. 4 days to get there. Where are you going, to Newfort or Shirebrook?
Shirebrook.
Okay. So that was 4.5 days to get there. 5 days to get there. 6 days to get to Shirebrook. All right. So after 6 more days of journeying, you arrive on the coast of Shirebrook.
Well, how did Whiteshore look? Just abandoned?
You were asleep for that part of the voyage.
Oh, well. Oh, well. Even though I was rowing, but all right, fair enough.
Well, you gotta sleep sometimes, and the wind was at your back, so it was like a nice warm breeze, the salty sea air kind of splashing into your face. You remembered what it was like to be home again, and without you having to row, you just closed your eyes for a brief moment and sort of existed in this nice daze-like trance state of nostalgia, memories, sunshine, fresh air, the gentle rocking of the ship sending you to sleep. And when you woke, you were just past Whiteshore.
Oh, oh well.
Let's go to Whiteshore.
Oh, no way. I heard there's a curse there. Curse of the Shadow Mountains. Hit it.
All right, you guys can make your landfall here.
Oh, I was going to
Near
Shirebrook.
Shirebrook. Oh, you guys want to go all the way to Shirebrook itself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take you there. You guys
Wow.
arrive in the ruins of Shirebrook. This place is not in a good state. This place has been destroyed by something or by someone. The city is... Well, you can see where the outlines of buildings once were, but none of the buildings are really intact anymore. The keep, which sits on top of a hill, is the closest thing to an intact building. You can see scorch marks all over it, areas where the walls have tumbled down, areas where ceilings have begun to collapse, but in other places it's still sort of there. Additionally, there are long, deep claw marks in the side of the keep itself. Like on the walls, and also fairly high up on the walls, as if something with big, nasty talons climbed up the castle walls.
Want to meet that?
All right, so 15-minute loot sesh.
Well, I think
No.
didn't Rekus already loot this town, so I don't think we're going to find anything yet.
Okay, fine.
I don't
sure?
know, but I don't want to find out what caused those claw marks.
Yeah. And it's like there's something up in that tower that would have been really important to whatever that was. And I'm sure they've got it.
Also, what if that, whatever it was, is just like chilling in the keep?
All right, Buck's gonna go loot it.
No,
All
you're
right.
not.
Bye, Buck. Bye.
He skips away.
Okay,
All right.
Buck, it was nice.
Oh, blessing of Bellum upon you.
You bless Buck as he skips away. So, Buck, You can make
We'll
your
never
way
see him
through the
again.
streets of Shirebrook, the burned out ruins that they are. You can make your way to the keep where the gate has been knocked down and the wall around it has been sort of broken. You can see petrified statues of people in all sorts of positions as they attempted to flee. Some of them shattered, a few of them still intact. You can climb up the rampart to a sort of an elevated area within the keep itself, where you can see huge dug out marks in the ground, like maybe a massive dog was like digging a hole or something. You know how excited dogs will just dig random holes, but you know, Clifford-sized dog dug a hole here. And in the bottom of this hole, there are assorted corpses and parts of corpses, desiccated, having been here a long time, you know, dried out, or just bones or little bits and pieces left. Nothing too formed or fleshy. What are you doing here in the keep?
I think he's just looking around for any valuables. Like ruined, discarded items of value.
Well, there's a bunch of long dead corpses in the bottom of this pit.
I'll
You
go
want to
check it
go
out.
check it out?
Yeah, I'll go check it out. What's the worst that could happen?
Right.
Yeah, I heard,
Down
I
here.
heard from the Minotaur pirates that this whole area was off going. The Drakus military started a fleet over here and raided the heck out of Shirebrook.
Down in this pit, you can find scattered tools. It looks like some of the people who died here or were thrown here were maybe carpenters or stonemasons of sorts. They've got all these, you know, like picks and hammers and chisels and things. There are some quite short bodies that look like they were dwarves. And there's also a bunch of oddities lying around, like maybe one of the people here was a spellcaster. There's like a little lump of clay that's been carved into the shape of a fist. And, you know, there's a bag that's just filled with, fleece. And there's all these like small components lying around all over the place. Lots of like little miniature figurines is most of the form of the components.
Can I see that? Does he have a spell book or anything?
Give me a perception check, Buck. If you can.
16.
16. Oh, you kick around for a little bit. You don't notice the spell book sort of sticking out of the ground, partially covered. It's just a little bit above the area where you're digging. It just passes by. You don't notice it, but you see the components everywhere.
I'm gonna grab some of the components, the fists and stuff.
The little figurines and shit.
Yeah.
Okay, you pick. Why don't you add like 4 pounds of figurine spell components?
Okay.
Okay.
Spell that's 4.
I guess I'll leave after that.
All right. You meet up with the rest of the party. Rest of the party, what were you
Holy
doing?
Making our way out of town.
Okay.
We're heading south down the
Sure.
river.
I got some
You'll have to
toys.
ferry across the river in the sloop, but that's fine.
Yeah.
All right. The party is regathered together.
So I guess we head upriver.
All right.
Head upriver.
Upriver on the boat. This is where Captain Reginald the Red stands on his boat and goes, "Look, mateys, I owe Desmond a favor. That much is true. And that'll get you here.
But no further.
But I ain't going up this river in this boat. I don't know these waters at all. And
Fair.
this river is a dangerous beast. So I'll wait out here for you."
Yeah.
All right.
But you'll be here when we're back, right?
As long as you're back in a reasonable amount of time. I'll give you a week.
A week.
Should be more than enough time to get upriver and back.
Is it? How far away is the Hidden Valley from here?
Couple days.
Well, if you follow the river,
Maybe give us a week and a half.
10 days then.
10 days. Sounds like a plan.
Should be about 50 miles to the lake if you take the river. Somehow I know this. Don't ask why.
I don't know the area, but here's the exact distance of the river.
Yup.
All right.
I got, one of them eidetic memories, and once upon a time, I ran into a young boy who spent a lot of time on this river. Actually, it was that girl I was telling you about earlier. It was her brother.
You're too hard on yourself, Reggie. You're a skilled individual.
Yeah.
I know, but my skills are not useful skills. It's deceit and lies and manipulation and navigating on a boat.
Yeah.
Navigating's useful though.
I suppose it is, yeah. Yeah.
We couldn't see anyone alive in Sharrock. I'm sure they got out.
Yeah, sure.
I saw a lot of dead people. Like everybody is dead.
All right. Fair enough. I was trying to lie and make you feel better. All right.
Oh,
I don't feel better at all.
yeah, I don't feel good.
I know. I failed. The end. Let's keep moving.
Yep, let's keep going.
Okay. The party, you're gonna head up the river, or are you gonna head through the forested area?
Well, we don't really know the way, so following the river, I think, is a safer bet.
Okay.
We'll get us to
Which
the lake.
side of the river do you want to be on? The east side or the
East.
west side?
East side.
East.
East.
Okay.
Yeah. If we get to the lake, it's the wrong way. We can just look across and see if it's there.
Yeah. Not a problem at all. Where's our? Is it in Good Nights? All right. Y'all head up the river. And now I need to pull out one of my old encounter tables.
Old.
Oh.
All right, boys, get ready for 3 chimeras.
Let's do it Bollywogs. Bullywog, lizard man.
Lizard, yeah.
Lizard folk, I mean, these
Lizard
days.
folk. Maybe treant.
No,
I
I
mean,
think
the
we're
treant's
still.
pretty easy. Just leave the treant alone.
Yeah. Oh, then the hag. She lives around here.
She did. Not
Oh, yeah.
anymore. Alrighty, let's roll 4 encounters. Everyone's favorite part of the game.
Yo.
Where's my other D10?
Oh, I guess there's no counter.
Spiders, giant spiders.
Ooh, yeah, we could do some giant spiders. That'd be fun.
Yeah, no anti-venom in this area. Although I think Shake's got 1 potion of it.
I don't have any potions of anti-venom.
Oh, my mistake.
Oh my god.
I have lots of vials of venom.
So you make it venom, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
What if you just put like a little bit of it on you every day?
That's how you slowly develop an immunity to it, I believe.
Yeah.
I don't think that's how that works.
That's definitely how it works. Just drink a little bit of poison every day, and you'll be fine. So
where's
all
the
of you
cat?
out there, go find some like lead paint, and just eat a little bit of lead paint every day, and you'll slowly build an immunity to lead.
Yeah. All right.
No, you just slowly build up lead poisoning.
Well, that's fine. Then
Ridiculous.
just eat a Black Widow, once a week, and it'll be fine.
All right. I just shared an old map, but I don't think it's useful.
In case anyone out there remotely thinks I'm serious, don't do any of those things. They will kill you.
What?
I shouldn't have to say that, but I would feel really bad if some young, impressionable person thought I was telling them the truth, and then they ate a spider or lead
Wasn't there
paint.
like a two-year-old watching your show yesterday and saying hi to you?
Don't eat paint, children. Don't eat paint whatever you do, okay? Paint is
Damage your
dangerous.
unit.
All right.
I mean, latex paint is probably fine, but old paint is not, all right? Don't eat paint. Or paint thinner. God damn.
All right.
All right, you're coming up the river. Da-dum. Da-dum. It's warm here, much warmer than it was over on the other side of the world, where all the
Other
ice
side of
was.
the island.
Other side of the island. It's a nice summer day. Temperatures are in the high 80s. I don't know how that translates to Celsius. 88 F2. to see.
Oh, so it's just
31.
26.
Yeah, high 80s, so like low 30s for you.
31.
Yeah.
Okay. So
And I'm
Got
gonna
it.
need
perception checks.
perception checks. You know how you guys know how this game works. Give me
Alright, remember
perception
your-
checks,
your
boys and
blessing.
girls.
Oh my god.
Blessing on this, so you got +1.
20
doesn't matter.
is still blind.
20 is not enough. 21 is the magic number.
No, 19 plus 1 is
Oh.
20. So, no.
So both of you rolled a 20.
Yeah.
Ooh, my maps need to be a wee bit bigger now. Hold on.
Yeah, I just PM'd you an old map now.
Ah.
Last time we were in this area.
Well, I'm gonna make a new map.
I'm just saying you want to
Because I'm
it's a funny old
fancy.
map.
Listen, character development. Portman is not some wishy-washy naked guy in the woods. He's an intellectual. Yeah.
He is
Yeah.
some wishy-washy naked guy in the woods.
He's a wizard.
Wishy-washy naked intellectual in the woods?
Yeah.
Who got kicked off the wizard airship for being nude.
But
Those
still got onto the
prunes.
wizard airship.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how he got on the wizard airship. I don't. He must have tamed a griffin or
He's
something.
an intellectual.
Don't underestimate Pervin, alright? That man has skills.
Yeah, he invented the ice cube.
Sort of, yes. You can't underestimate the value that has on society.
Yeah.
You know, we're about to get ice cream, okay? You know how much better life is? Imagine if you'd never had ice cream, ever, and you could never have ice cream because it just didn't exist, right? This guy is about to save culture and society, and he doesn't even know it.
And maybe he, after the meeting with us, he should head on over to Bonferris to his old pal.
Now I want ice cream.
I'm gonna go get ice cream during the next break. I got 2 pints of ice cream sitting in the freezer.
I got ice cream in the freezer.
Oh my
I
god.
got 2 liters of ice cream in the freezer.
Liters? Oh my god.
2 liters, yeah.
Oh, they sell ice cream by the liter where you're from? Sounds
Yeah.
amazing.
Well, yeah.
We only get it by the. I guess we could maybe get gallons, but that's a
Don't
lot of
get
ice cream.
You can't get tubs of ice cream? I've seen ones.
I think you can get big tubs, but usually the large quantities that you get around these parts aren't really that great.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen up to 5-liter ice creams, but
Oh,
yeah. The big
Delicious.
plastic tubs of ice cream are like 5 liters.
I'm just bringing your tokens onto the map. Where is it? Where is Belemite? I should reorganize all this stuff soon.
Yeah, well, I've got my names with my name in front of them, so that it's easy to find. Taki-Belemite.
There we go. Here we go. All right. The party is moving along the forest. I'm going to bring you to a map. And
A level
we
1 walking
will...
up this river. What can go wrong?
Right. Level 1
Yeah.
party. Walking
Well, one
along...
We
It's
are
not level 1. I'm sorry.
I'm level
We are
1.
like a level 3 party.
Yeah, a mixed level party. Levels 1, 3, and 5?
It's a 1, 4, and 4.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, the last time a level 1 walked up this river, they died.
Who has walked up this river?
A slave.
Who?
One of Georg's slaves.
Okay. But that's not the last time, because other people have been up here before. The Hardcore Heroes party came up and down the river, no problem.
Yeah, but they were at level 1
That's
when
true.
they came up here.
But Daff was... Not Daff.
No,
Darf was.
Darth was level 2 then.
1, 2, buckle my shoe. It's fine.
Just got a mana Belemite. Let's go.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right,
on-
continue your journey along the river, everyone.
That was
Pay no
good
mind to
character.
our conversation.
That wasn't in character. Alright.
Yeah.
None of
so
us
you're...
perceive anything, right?
Yeah.
No, no,
Okay,
no.
so
This is a nice, easy walk.
I like skip down this.
Hey, don't go too far ahead.
Oh, it's just a river.
Yeah, Bollywogs live in that river.
Where's Shag? Shag, you're not moving.
What?
Shag!
Check, keep up.
I can't find shit. Oh,
I
thank
just
you.
pinged you.
Yeah.
You're too small.
How far away is this place?
A few more miles. We're a few days away.
Oh boy.
Right there. They're right there. Stop! Stop, everybody! Buck, it's too late. You hear a crack in the tree above you, and you look up, and you've walked directly underneath an owlbear. I don't know how you managed to do it. I had it sitting in one spot, waiting for how close you guys would get, and you walked directly underneath the owlbear. You've all failed your perception checks. The owlbear gets one ambush round on you.
Oh no!
Buck, you're in serious trouble now.
And this
Fucking
is
dead,
the way
dude.
that
I'm dead.
You might be.
You know, if I'm gonna go out, owlbear from above is not the worst way to go out.
Well, I've got a religion proficiency, so I can give you last rites.
All right. The owlbear drops on you with a woohoo!
These
It
guys.
gets +4 to hit because you're totally surprised by it. So it rolls at +9. What's your AC, Buck? Wait, don't tell me. I don't want to know. I just want to roll dice and see what happens. Ooh, 3 and 9 is a 12. As it drops, the first claw comes and
Hits. He's AC 10.
God, it rakes across your body. Oh no, you're gonna die. The second claw, both claws come raking down your front for D6 each. My God, what's gonna happen to you? 4 and 3 damage, Buck.
All right, I'm down, and I'm at -2.
Alright.
The owlbear then throws itself at Belemite with its beak. Ah! It shrieks as it flies at you with a 19 to hit.
AC 19, it hits.
Oh no! It sinks its big owlbear-like beak into your face. It grabs a hold and it rends flesh. 9 points of damage.
I'm down to 2 HP.
Time to roll initiative, party.
Oh, this says a roll new character. Alright.
fuck.
Yeah, that's an ambush. 13. Oh!
I'm gonna move the owlbear just so we can see your HP bar and his HP bar. There we go.
Oh my goodness. He got an 8.
Oh no! Oh no! It's beak time. The owlbear throws its claws at you, Belemite, with a. It's a 17 and a 14.
Miss.
And then it comes to rip you apart with its big, nasty beak. Oh, natural 19, modified 24, crit.
Crit. Minimum. I've got 2 HP, so I'm either out or dead.
Oh no. That's a bunch of D6s here, everybody. This might be the end of the party. Thank
No.
God Shag's in the back.
Just take and fly away.
14 damage to you, Belemite.
Jesus Christ.
I'm
The
actively
owlbear
close.
grabs your throat and rips it out. It grabs the tendons surrounding your throat and rips them out too. Part of your nervous system comes with it, and Belemite is dead. The owlbear turns its head to the sky and goes, "Woo hoo! Woo hoo!"
Okay, so that's 11 characters over 12 episodes, ladies and gentlemen.
Buck Portstein, take a point of bleeding damage. Nycrofer and Shag. It's just the vicious owlbear. If you leave your allies here to die, you can totally get away, 100%.
Oh, I agree. Or I can just cast web on it and web it to the fucking trees and get Buck Porstein out of there and get the fuck out of Dodge.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast web on him.
Nice.
Bibbidi bobbidi, your web.
Bibbidi boppity, you're webbed. Alright, what's the AoE of web? It's a 20 by
burn
20?
him fucking half. Just say. I forgot to look at spells.
Yeah.
What? Alias.
Still a check off this episode.
The web comes max in an area of 8 10 foot by 10 foot by 10 foot cubes.
Oh.
And they must be at least 10 feet thick.
Okay, so this is... Here we go. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you control of this web. And I'm going to give you 8 of these, because these are 10 by 10s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you can place them wherever you want, as long as they're all sort of touching. Can you see those?
Yes, I can.
Ah.
Let's go like that. And then like that. And like that. And like that. That's not where I wanted that. Like that. Let's do. Get those over there.
Nice.
Yeah, I like that.
All right.
So he has to make a saving throw at -2.
Our owlbear will roll a 1d20 -2. It's a 5 hit die creature, so I think it needs
Save
a...
us a spell.
I think it needs like a 15.
If the creature has room to escape,
14.
then as soon as they jump free. If there's no room to escape, then the webs are only half strength. So,
he rolls a
I'd say
7. He fails miserably.
alright, he's stuck there for a while. He can't move very fast. And considering, I think, at most, even if he had 18 strength, he could move 2 feet per shit ass. By the time I get over here, roll an int check to stop the bleeding, I'm gonzo.
You thought you had me this time, Neal.
I think I did. All right, let's go to initiative. I guess the owlbear can just slowly get out of here, like bit by bit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since it's failed its saving throw, it doesn't even need to roll for initiative. So
Here's to save Buck.
Oh, you managed to get over to Buck and patch him up. He's got 2 big rakes down his front.
I look at him like, you dumb fuck.
Shag is the most abusive and aggressive kobold the world has ever seen.
I mean,
I'm not saying you're
walked right
wrong,
under it.
Shag. I know.
How many party members has Shag seen die?
so
I could
many.
work that
Stay in
out.
your
I could work that
So
out.
many.
I could work that out.
It's like, there's a number. There's a number.
Large number. It's over 20.
All right.
I'm looking at Buck. I'm like, how long have we been moving down the river? Like, how much further do we have to go before we approximately hit?
First day.
This is only the first day, man. But ice cream.
I know how I can solve this. I know exactly how I can solve this.
How do you solve it?
All right, so what I'm gonna do
I've got
is
my magic block box if you want to use that to put him inside it.
You've got the magic flat box?
yes.
You've been carrying it with you? It's like 6 feet long, isn't it?
I'm a minotaur.
No, it's 3 feet by 2 feet.
Okay.
and,
It's big.
and my dwarf comes out. Oh, you need help?
Yeah. So no. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna walk around to the other side of the web
Uh-huh.
and gonna get the box.
Yeah.
Let me
Okay.
go, and I'm gonna shove Buck in there.
So let's remind everybody about the box. It's what, 3 inches thick, an inch thick?
But it's much deeper
Something
on the
like that.
inside.
Yeah,
is
it's
much
like
deeper
an
inside.
inch thick. It's like 3 feet, 2 feet wide, 3 feet long, or something like that. I thought it was 6 feet long. Anyway, it's a
Yeah.
big ass flat box with a single door that like opens up, and then it's pitch black on the inside.
Yep.
You can't see anything, and it takes you, what was it, a turn to fish something out? What page was this on, Mitaki?
It takes you D4 rounds.
D4
Oh,
rounds.
but
Okay.
give me a
And
page
he
number.
takes Buck's body and he just crams it in the box.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Closes it up.
because we kept swapping items and
Locked in the darkness in some magical void.
Okay. You shove them in the box. And
Yeah,
then what do you
I,
do?
Like, tie
The
to
only
back of
proof-
Niagara, and I just let the owlbear struggle in the webs.
All right.
The,
Oh, you're right,
only,
it's- Go ahead.
the only proof that like this box is inhabitable is like one time that we put a goblin in it, and then like he came out a little bit disoriented.
It is 3 feet by 2 feet, but it's 6 feet deep. So you can like just dump Buck in there, and conveniently it's not deep enough for him to take falling damage. But he just falls into the darkness, and you can hear this thud 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 as he hits the ground.
I've been in here for a week. What's going on?
Does he actually show up?
No,
Hold on.
I'm not going to do that. He'd be dead if he was in there a week.
Yeah.
We have a minor problem.
What? You think I can't make it?
No, it's that the box is extra dimensional space. And it doesn't interact well with other things that are extra dimensional space. Now, there's no other extra dimensional space in here.
Yeah,
But
I don't have anything else.
The items that Buck picked up were not unmagical. And we're going to take a break here while I sort out
Fuck.
the effects of these items being thrown in this box.
Yeah, because he didn't fucking tell us about them. I'd have no way of knowing this.
Nope, and he didn't detect magic on him either. So we'll see you all on the other side of our break. Bye, everybody.